Few rivalries in world sport match the intensity of the Ashes. England versus Australia. Every 2 years, the cricketing world stops to watch these two nations battle not just for a tiny urn, but for pride, history, and bragging rights that last generations.
Ashes on the ground.
Across nearly 150 years, this series has given us moments that defined careers, broke hearts, and turned ordinary players into legends. Here are 7 iconic Ashes moments that the cricket world will never forget. It all began at the Oval, London, in 1882. Australia, led by Billy Murdoch, pulled off the unthinkable, defeating England on their own soil for the first time. Chasing just 85, England collapsed to 77 all out, with Fred Spofforth taking 14 wickets in the match. A mock obituary appeared in the Sporting Times, saying, "In affectionate remembrance of English cricket, which died at the Oval on the 29th of August 1882. The body will be cremated and the ashes taken to Australia." Thus, the legend of the Ashes was born. In 1932, Don Bradman was destroying England's bowlers, averaging nearly 100 in Test cricket and an astounding 139 in previous Ashes. To stop him, England captain Douglas Jardine deployed the infamous Bodyline tactic. Fast, short-pitched bowling aimed at the batsman's body with a packed left-side field.
England committed Harold Larwood, fast and accurate, to deliberately attack the batsman's body rather than the stumps. The Bodyline blitz brought the Ashes into England's keeping again by a margin of 4-1, but it left a very nasty taste.
Led by Harold Larwood, England won the series 4-1, but at a cost. Australian players were bruised, crowds furious, and diplomatic tensions escalated between the two nations. It remains one of cricket's most controversial chapters, proof that even genius can provoke desperation. Fast forward to 1981. England, down 0-1 in the series, followed on at Headingley and were staring at defeat. Enter Ian Botham. With England 135 for 7, he launched a fearless counter-attack. 149 off 148 balls, turning the hopeless match into a miracle.
Save.
Then Bob Willis finished the job, taking 8 for 43 to bowl Australia out. England won by 18 runs, the only team in Ashes history to win a test after following on. The Botham Ashes became folklore. June the 4th, 1993. Old Trafford, Manchester. Australia's blonde-haired leg spinner Shane Warne bowls his first ever Ashes delivery. The victim, Mike Gatting. The ball drifted, pitched well outside leg stump, and spun sharply to clip the top off of stump. Gatting stood frozen.
Ball in Test cricket in England for Shane Warne. And he's done it. He started off with the most beautiful delivery. Gatting has absolutely no idea what has happened to it.
The world in disbelief. That single delivery announced Shane Warne to the world and defined the art of spin bowling. It's simply known as the ball of the century. The 2005 Ashes was one of the greatest ever. At Edgbaston, England won by just 2 runs. As the final wicket fell, Andrew Flintoff knelt beside a devastated Brett Lee, offering a consoling handshake and words of respect. That image, 2 warriors, one victorious, one heartbroken, captured the spirit of cricket.
And now the sadness and joy. Billy Bowden was the man who gave it out.
England won the series 2-1, reclaiming the Ashes after 18 years. Headingley, the same ground where Botham worked his magic 38 years earlier. England were chasing 359. At 286 for 9, the game seemed over. But Ben Stokes, in a once-in-a-generation innings, smashed 135 not out, batting with last man Jack Leach, who scored just 1 run. Stokes farmed the strike, reverse swept sixes, and dragged England to a 1-wicket victory.
For Headingley 1981, read Headingley 2019.
The series finished 2-2, but Australia retained the urn. Still, that match went straight into legend. In 2023, controversy returned to the Ashes. England's Johnny Bairstow left his crease thinking the over was done, but Australian keeper Alex Carey threw down the stumps.
That's another short ball. Oh, now this is going to be interesting. Johnny Bairstow's walked out of his crease here. This could well be out. I don't think there was a call of over. Johnny Bairstow's ducked and then walked out of his crease.
Bairstow was ruled out, legally correct but morally debated worldwide. Lords erupted into boos. The long room turned hostile. And once again, the spirit of cricket was in the spotlight. Australia won the test, but England fought back to draw the series 2-2. From Sopwith's fury in 1882 to Stokes's miracle in 2019 and Bairstow's flashpoints in 2023, the Ashes has given us everything: controversy, courage, and cricket at its purest. As long as England and Australia share a boundary line, these moments will keep being written. One test, one duel, and one heartbeat at a time.